How are you doing, Charlie?
Charlie, nice to meet you.
Hello. My name is Clarence.
Clarence, nice to meet you, Clarence. Yeah. Kenwar. Kenwar. Nice to meet you. Flaming Muskrat cooling. Okay.
All right, so we'll see what happens here.
Is it recording? My arm. As you could just see, I just injured myself. And as you can see, I just injured myself. And according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, 20% of all athletes injure themselves every year. Hello everyone. Oh, go ahead.
Hello everyone, my name is Kenwar, and I'm the Secretary and CTO of Flaming Muskrat Cooling.
My name is Terrence. I'm the CFO and of Flaming Muskrat Cooling.
Hello everyone, my name is Charlie Braley. I'm the CEO and CMO of Flaming Muskrat Cooling.
Our mission is to help athletes recover faster and efficiently for using our cooling and heating sleeve.
And as an athlete, I would like to be using one of our products because, I just don't want to be out of the court or off the field for very long. And yeah, I just relate to it.
And the problem is that athletes need a faster way for recovering faster and efficiently while they're off the court when they're injured.
And because these athletes are off the court or off the field, this leads to stress towards their season and stress towards their body, because they would be improperly cooling parts of the body that are injured. So let's take a look at some of our customer segments. This is Stefanos. He is a tennis player and he trains a lot. And he suffers from short-term injuries such as serving problems with his shoulder and finger jams. And this is Rob. Rob is an athletic trainer, and he wants to prevent injuries within his clients, and he wants to keep all his clients healthy at the same time. So, what is our solution? Our solution is a flexible cooling and heating sleeve that offers a comfortable and efficient way to recovery. We don't have our prototype here today, but think of it like this. We're offering you a premium product, that being the sleeve, that'll help you heat and cool parts of the body faster, and it'll lead to better recovery.
Our product is the Elite Musk X. The Elite Musk X offers cooling and heating and through air compression, which helps you recover more efficiently and more faster. The price we're asking for is $1,200 per purchase, and we also offer rental, which is $100 monthly. What makes us unique? We offer heating and cooling in one device, we offer rental, and we also offer a flexible sleeve with air compression.
So, let us take a look at our competitors. We have Game Ready, Hyperice, and PMT Medical. Now, our competitors don't really have everything that we have, of course, but as you can see, Game Ready doesn't have heating and cooling in one device, where you would have to buy two separate devices to have both heating and cooling. And someone like Hyperice might not have the rental service that we offer.
Our total addressable market is based in the entire United States. We plan to sell 530 units to everybody in the United States, and we also have a revenue of $1.86 billion. Our SAM, which is based in California, our serviceable addressable market, we plan to sell 18,000 units with an estimated revenue of $64 million. Our market share, in our first year, we plan to sell 456 units with an estimated revenue of $500,000. Our projected 3-year revenue for our first year, we plan to sell 456 units with an estimated revenue of 500,000. In our second year, we plan to sell 533 units with an estimated revenue of 600,000. And in our third year, we plan to sell 623 units with an estimated revenue of 700,000. Our cost of goods sold, our cost to make our product in total with labor and material costs cost $800. And on our, as you can see on the right side, this is a list of what would be composed of our product. Our startup cost is currently at around $55,000. Top three costs being our inventory, our small warehouse, and our pan cost. And our SG&A costs would be mainly composed of our salaries, our accountant, and our bug fixes.
So let us take a look at our advertisement that we're actually going to be presenting on Instagram and Facebook. So as you can see, we have one of our sophomore students here at Patiño, proudly representing us here today. And he recently got injured while playing his sport. And as you can see, trust the heat, chill the pain, one of our slogans. And heating and cooling sleep for athletes, that is what we're advertising. And choose Plain Muskrat Cooling. And when you go to click the Join Waitlist Now button, it'll take you to our landing page.
So after you click the button, take you to our landing page. This is a screenshot, and after you go to the landing page, it will show you a form which you can fill out, and you can join or you can pre-order our product. And after you pre-order our product, it will take you to our thank you page, which it will says at the bottom, thank you for signing up, but our product is not yet ready as we are still making it.
So, what is our definition of success? Our definition of success is we want 2,814 people to visit our site throughout the advertising period. And about 118 people should sign up using our sign up field. This leads to a conversion rate of 4.2%.
Our biggest assumption in our business will probably be, do people really need a heating and cooling elements and one device?
So if any of you guys have any questions or you need to get a hold of us, please reach us at our email. And thank you for your time, everyone.
I thought it was a good presentation. I had a couple questions though. One was your total addressable market. Where did that number come from?
I'll kindly answer that question. So our total addressable market is if everyone in the United States were to buy our product. This is literally everyone in the United States.
Well, there's 300 million people in the United States, so...
Well, I mean, my bad, I misspoke on that one.
Yeah.
Basically, all the college athletes and all the high school athletes and all the athletic trainers that would buy our product so they can use them.
For me, it'd be helpful to know that's how you derive that number. Because it just like, sounds like you picked it out of the air, right? I mean, if there's nothing here that shows me that. But it would be easy to say, based on, like you just said, all the athletes in the United States, high school, college, professionals, whatever, that would be helpful. And then the same thing maybe with the serviceable market too. When I look at these presentations, I think of it as if I was going to be asked to invest or something like that, right? You got to give me information to do that. Which brings me to my second question, which is, I'm an engineer, so I want to know how things work. I got to have some idea how this thing heats and cools. Now, that being said, what you're doing to have heating and cooling in the same device, I think is actually spot on. It's right on, okay? Because that is what I think you need to heal a lot of injuries. But how does it work? I mean, I saw a helium tank in there. I go, my goodness, what is this thing? You know, I don't know how the unit works. I know you don't have it totally developed or anything, but just to give me even a schematic or something that shows me what it does, even if you're not giving me detailed drawings, you know, of the actual device, if you schematically could show me what it does, I'd have a good understanding of the device and maybe a little more clarity and confidence.
Actually, we can answer that question.
Good.
If you would kindly go back to the landing page. As you can see, is it alright if I stand on the blue light in front of the screen? Basically, we have a module. It's not done yet, but as you can see, this is going to control the airflow to the through to the sleeve, and you can increase the amount of airflow going in or decrease. This is supposed to be, it's not done yet, of course, but it's supposed to be to regulate the temperatures.
So are you putting hot and cool air through the sleeve?
Yes.
That's totally not clear to me until
No,
I just
yeah.
asked that question.
I want to know what air compression
And
was.
is it helium that you're putting
I
through?
thought it was going to be like a to test your blood or something. Like that somehow can heat or cool you, but not actually pumping in
Hot or cool
outside air.
And yeah, and I could go into the technical problems with that, but I won't. I mean, I'm just being nerdy then, but air has when you expand air, it cools just by expanding air, but there's a huge loss of energy. So I mean, once again, in my mind, you're on to a subject matter, a problem that needs to be solved, but you're really far away from how technically this is going to actually function. Even without the knowing what the buttons do, I kind of would figure that. I want to know schematically, how do you heat, how do you cool, you know, where does the gas go, all these things, you know, or even, I don't know, I'm just telling you, I'd have to try to understand that better. It would be helpful.
We can try to go into it if we have time.
No.
No?
Well, I don't know if you have time because we all have to answer questions too. I'm not sure. We'll see.
Yeah.
You guys didn't even just draw the sleeve. Everything doesn't have to be in CAD. Just draw it. You didn't even show us the sleeve. You didn't even draw the sleeve. You know, whenever you file for a patent or anything like that, those can be hand drawn in order to submit those ideas. You didn't even draw it. That's something. I didn't know what I was looking at here. But
I didn't either until you just told us.
Yeah, you didn't draw the sleeve at least.
It just looks like boxes to me. It
looks like incomplete.
Messed up with your presentation.
I thought so too, yeah. I thought that, well, something's wrong with that slide.
If you would have shown it at like a 45-degree angle or something, so we could see that it's 3D something, it looks like an old 1984 Mac. Macintosh screen. I didn't know what I'm looking at here.
It's not that old. 184? Compact? Atari computer?
So this is confusing. Just so you guys know, we couldn't tell what it was. And this is a machine that goes with the sleeve, and you've never shown us even a sketch of the sleeve. Just kind of keep that in mind.
Now, if you guys want to actually get, seriously, you want to sit down and kind of talk about technically how you could make this happen, we'd be glad to talk to you.
That's what we were thinking.
I mean, or tell you what the issues might be, but yeah, anyways. And you can talk to Mr. Pelissari or whatever, he can put you in touch with me, no problem.
Absolutely. Could you go back toward the second slide? That right there. So you're talking about the sleeve. He hurt his leg, and it's toward the end of your presentation. That should be him hurt. It should be showing a person who's healing or sitting at a table enjoying a book or reading a book or something, because that still shows me that the person's in excruciating pain and grabbing his leg. Toward the end of the presentation, you want to be more positive. You're selling the device of, hey, this is going to help people. That should be at the beginning. And with him wearing a sleeve or something, or toward the end wearing a sleeve, in the beginning, he's like is holding his arm or his leg or whatever it is trying to sell, toward the end, I still am a little uneasy of like, oh, you sell a person, you're showing people pain still.
Yeah.
Excruciating pain. So that was one thing. Yeah, I was going to say the same thing about your TAM, where to keep those numbers. And the startup costs were, can you go back to that slide, please? Yeah. Hurry you up. How did you come up with that?
So I came up with the number through just saying like what we would need to start the business, and I found out that we may have needed some plan costs, obviously, and some our business license. But I feel like I did leave some things out. But as soon as I actually get them in, the price should be a little bit higher.
I like the colors of your logo as well. It's cool. FMC, I think, Mr. Calvin here said the same thing. Like when the first deck, the color schemes are cool.
Yeah, I think the color schemes in your logo are really cool. I'm kind of curious how you guys got the name Flaming Muskrat Cooling.
Well, it's a mix of, we were trying to like, I'm pretty sure we were trying to get like, you know how air conditioning companies have like, okay, this is like heating, this is cooling, but it's like in their name. When I have something different, but like still on the same subject of heating and cooling in the name, when I have some different, but I think Muskrat we got from, because it's an Alaskan animal, and we wanted to relate to the cold and relate to the heat and how they are staying warm within the winter and stuff. How they hibernate, and I think they hibernate.
Look it up, guys.
yeah,
It's in your
make sure you
name.
know it,
It's in
yeah.
your name, look it up.
In my experience, I think that what you were going for definitely comes across as a heating and cooling company.
Yeah.
But it comes across as a heating and cooling company, not as something for athletes. It seems like somebody I'd call up to come fix my AC.
Yeah.
Which, if it could be fixed with a sleeve, I think you guys are a great market fit. I'm kind of curious about your. Well, I will say I do like that color scheme. It does look really good, and I think it shows nice complementary colors. Your marketing expenditures are inconsistent. It says right here 8.1 for your marketing, and then on another slide I saw 0.3%.
Yeah, please go to that next slide.
Expenditure on marketing, and I just don't understand how.
This is incredible.
Oh, yeah, I can explain this. So this is like our
Doesn't add up
basically,
to 100
it's going to be our advertising like completely different from the startup cost. And so in this slide, our SG&A, we have the Facebook advertisements, we have the Instagram advertisement. But if you go back to the startup cost, this is how much we'll be spending on advertising.
During startup.
So after a year goes by, you're going to convert down to 0.3% expenditures on marketing.
No.
No.
Oh,
So when does that
okay.
happen? When you go from 8.1% to 0.3? Because you're saying just going to be of that 55,000 that is needed, you're going to need 8.1%. On the next slide. You're saying it's going to be 152,000 altogether to operate, correct? And of that, it's going to be 0.3%.
4,500 bucks. Yeah.
I'll try to like give you an answer later, but right now, I don't think I got
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the things I'm pointing out is that since the percentages are different, it means vastly different things, and I'm just really curious what the correct name is. If you can, please go to the marketing, to the picture post of the athlete. Typically in marketing, like this to me is kind of jarring. All right, I don't know if that's what you're going for or not, but seeing someone experiencing pain, even if it's not real, it's not something I kind of look forward to. And I don't know if this is what you're going for, but it kind of seems like trust the heat, chill the pain, like you kind of want the pain. It seems like you guys are creating this pain for this person using this product. Come on, join the wait list. And I don't think that's kind of what you're going for, but that's what it comes off as for me, that this is our product, it will make you experience pain.
Okay.
Normally in product marketing, you want to kind of elicit the emotion or feeling that the product gives you, not the actual value benefit. It's very emotional. That's all that marketing is appealing to whatever, ego, pathos, logos, whatever you want. But for this one, I think it's kind of doing an odd job of any one of those categories. So I think that you guys might want to reconsider revisiting this image, maybe with him like having the sleeve on and a thumbs up would kind of give it off. And a heat going in one way, cold leaving out the other of the sleeve, I don't know, right?
I like the slogan.
Thank you. Oh, we
Trust the
forgot
heat, feel
to.
the pain. I mean,
That's good.
I do. Yeah, it's pretty good actually.
Pretty neat slogan that we came up with. He came up with it.
Good.
I have one more thing about your growth rate. It seems like you guys have a consistent 16% growth rate every year from what you were claiming. And how do you plan on achieving that consistent result? Normally with businesses, as they grow, expenditures will change, and hopefully you guys would want to be growing at a faster rate than just stagnant, right? Just not linear, but kind of more exponential. So going for a 16% increase every year, like how do you expect to do that when your marketing is 0.3% and doesn't increase every year? Right? Just something to think about with the numbers.
Hey, go back to the marketing slide. This one. You can't do this. You guys need to get jobs. You can't live off of this. You need to market way more. That number should not be that low. That also doesn't total 100. Like you said, it doesn't total 100, but you can't. That's salaries and consulting fees. That needs to come way down, and the marketing pie should be huge. I'm talking 25%, especially when you're starting off. You can't. You're gonna have to
Eat
find another
macaroni
way
and
to
cheese.
eat. Yeah, you're gonna have to find another way to eat, because you can also be a part-time entrepreneur while this thing launches. But you need to market way more. You have this potentially revolutionary new product that no one's ever heard of. You're gonna need to market it a lot, and those don't total 100 either. This is not. No one markets. No one has a marketing budget this low. Which means if you're not going to market, you have to drive to every single high school, university, across the entire country. You're going to drive to all of them.
But in a way, that just means that your marketing is just going towards your salary.
Right.
So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
think yourself
Still
to be your
marketing,
yeah.
So it's marketing.
Yeah. If you drive across the country, yes, that's what you'd be spending your time doing. Doing it that way. So widen that
Expand.
marketing up.
Yeah.
It needs to be way bigger. Go back to the beginning just really quickly. I just want to make sure I didn't. There was some stuff I took here. Oh, next slide. You probably needed. Yeah, that's good. Look at this. Pictures. Next slide. No, you're using a picture with Dreams Time watermarks all over it. Can't do that. You guys know where to search for stock photos. You know the proper websites to look for, or take your own. You're showing the second hurting picture. So I have another quick question. The sleeve can go on a leg or an arm. When I think sleeve, I think arm only, but it can go on either body part. So you actually are going to be engineering one that fits a human arm and leg, which have different things, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you need to draw those out, because so far, when I think sleeve, I think arm, but so far, your two injury slides both show legs. But that, you can't use that with watermarks all over. In general, I think the presentation is clean, but you got to work on some numbers. I do like the fact that you guys, out of all the other teams we saw so far, you had really good quantities, like this many units for this many dollars, here's what we're going to make. That was clear. That was really clear to me. Who those people are is one thing, but it was really clear where the numbers come from. Because we're going to sell this many units for this price, here's the totals. I think you did really well there. But work on the pitching in general overall. Got to work on the pitching. Voices are good. Kinwar a little low. Voices are good, but got to work on the pitching. Great opening. I like the skit. Yes, do that.
Yeah.
Start off with something strong. Capture our attention right away, and now we're listening. So very good.
You also seem to be involved because you all seem to be able to answer questions about what was going on, and that's nice.
Let's give it up, everybody.